Thank you. I'm curious myself about, here we go, kids, prenuptial agreements. You want to ask this. Get up here. Tell me your name.
Liz Kirshner.
Yeah. Now, do you believe in them?
Well, that's what I want to ask Gail.
Yeah.
I'm getting married on Saturday.
This Saturday?
This Saturday.
Have you asked him for a prenuptial agreement?
No.
Has he asked you?
No.
Now, see, my answer to that would be, thank God. See, because I'm of that old school. It's like I would, what do you mean a prenuptial? Well, why do you want that? Do you know what I'm saying? I have sort of a built-in negativity about it.
A lot of people do, but I think prenuptial, I happen to have a prenuptial agreement. But I think prenuptial agreements can be very helpful in putting the issues out on the table and helping you and your spouse communicate, your spouse-to-be. So you have a few days left.
You mean it's not too late?
Run out and get a copy of the book, read up about prenuptial.
Won't he be surprised?
Probably.
Yeah. What should she ask him?
Well, prenuptial agreements, more and more people are entering prenuptial agreements, and I think more and more people are doing it because more and more people have second marriages. Is this your first marriage?
Yes.
Prenuptial agreements
Yes.
are very helpful in second marriages because they can protect the inheritance of children from the first marriage, and you've accumulated usually more property by the time you're marrying a second time. But there are also a lot of soft issues you can put in a prenuptial agreement. Are you going to take separate vacations?
Oh, dear. Yes, you hear the audience groaning. See, they're on my side, aren't you? I mean, a man who would say to me, now I want this written that I get a separate vacation would be bye-bye.
Don't do it like that. Well, my husband actually asked me if I could, if we could have a prenuptial agreement or what about it, and I thought, that's an interesting idea. Why not? I mean, if you use it as a tool for communication positively and you don't feel threatened by it, it can be fun. I mean, you can end up finally executing one or not, but at least it gets you to discuss issues that are going to haunt your relationship anyway. The issues are there. You've got to communicate about them. There was a recent study that marriages that last the longest are marriages where couples communicate about issues that are bothering them. You've got to talk.
What do you think?
I think I'll discuss it with him.
Really, you will?
See what he has to say about it.
Yeah? Do you have a ring?
Yep.
You have to give it back if he slaps you. Keep that in mind.
Never mind.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Saturday.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank
That
you.
nice. She's getting married Saturday. Gail, tell all of us, just if you can, and I know it's vast, but can you tell all of us women any little tips, anything that might help us in terms of our relationships with our boyfriends or our husbands or even our children, some general bit of knowledge?
I would just encourage everyone to educate themselves as much as possible about what their rights are. Women especially, and we all want to put our heads in the sand about issues, but from that example with the woman who's was living with a guy and didn't protect herself. I mean, these stories are just hundreds and thousands of people end up having trouble because they don't take the time to educate themselves or protect themselves legally. And it's not difficult. If something isn't feeling right to you, ask a friend, ask a lawyer, get a book, read about it, but take responsibility for your own financial situation and for informing yourself. And if you have to go to a lawyer, educate yourself, prepare yourself, and demand, law is a service business, demand that your lawyer do what you want him to do, not what he tells you to do.
Great. Thank you, Gail, and good luck with the third child due in about 5 weeks. Anyway, when we come back, watch Dee take the plunge. You'll know what I mean when you see it. What woman's life isn't a whirlwind of activity, right? I mean, stress is really our silent partner, and if it isn't controlled, it can literally make all of us sick. Well, I think co-hosting a talk show can cause a lot of stress in one's life, especially if it's your first week. Well, I think that's what's happened to Dee. This is her first week, and she's a little stressed out, so I told her what I think she needed was to relax a little, and I told her I had this idea how to really get rid of the stress in her life. So, Dee, come on out, honey. Dee.
I'm not coming. I don't have enough
Come on
suds.
out. You can
I don't.
do this.
I'm making suds if I have
Dee, come on out.
You had suds.
I had suds. You want to see? I'll show you.
them.
It'll make you feel better. Let's everyone see. You remember when I did this. All right, watch, everybody. Watch. there I am, the fool that I am. There I am. Wonder what happened to those earrings. Now, I remember how cold it was in this tub and how miserable I was and how embarrassed I was. But now I'm sure Dee doesn't feel that way because I'm here and I'm going to take good care of you and there you are. Look how pretty she looks. What is that? How do you feel?
I feel wonderful.
Now, Dee, you mustn't show hostility. It's not nice your first week as the new host.
It's very warm. I lost my suds maker. Woo! Here it is.
Do you?
Lovely.
You didn't tell me there was this side to you. Now.
I didn't know it. I found it.
This is for stress. You're to lie here, be calm, be quiet. That's it. A little pillow behind your head. What are you doing, honey?
Getting my duck.
Oh, yeah, getting your duck. Now, here's a little radio that is obviously waterproof. You don't plug it in unless you, of course, don't like the person. And you play...
Cincinnati Reds.
No, you're supposed to listen to nice, soft music.
Right.
So let's set the tone here. John, why don't you put a little music on? And turn the lights down. There you go. Now, you see, I think what I should do is set this up for you, honey.
She's setting me on fire.
No. Oh, dear. I'm going to light a couple of candles. These are scent candles. Okay.
Actually...
Mary Ellen, get over here and light
Very
these
nice.
candles. Come on. Just leave it? All right. Now, this is what will help you with any headaches and stress. Cold
I'm
now.
trusting this
It's
woman.
cold.
Oh, it's
cold.
cold.
Okay.
It's very cold.
Now lay back.
But it's very hot in here, so there's
Is it?
something to all.
All right. Now this is for puffy eyes, for wrinkles. It takes the stress out of your face. Okay, no, honey, I can't get in with you. I can't.
Don't
Now,
leave me, Lynn.
all of these things are for helping you to relax. Now this is a nifty thing. This is a gel. Can you see this, Manny? Just a minute, Manny. See this? This is a gel from Europe. Of course, I can't get this off, Mary Ellen. Forget the gel from Europe. Okay. These are things that you put into the bath water. No, seriously. And you let them sort of penetrate your skin. They take away the dead skin.
The dead cells.
Right, the dead cells. This is another one.
This is sharp.
This softens your skin.
I'm using it. I feel
These are all things you can buy at the store. Does it feel good?
I feel very good about this.
These you put into the water, and they melt, and it softens the skin. I'm so serious. Now listen to me. And this is a little sponge. It's a natural sponge. You see these in the stores. These cost a lot of money, and they get a little slimy.
Do my leg.
You like that?
That's wonderful.
Okay, now that's good
Now
for the
the other
skin. It
one.
takes up... No, not the other one. Now, this is a loofah, right? If you don't have a man in your life, or if he doesn't particularly like you, you can do this to yourself, like that. When you get out of the tub, you should really put this on your back, all over your body.
Just a bit.
Like so?
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Lovely.
I mean it. That's really
Bye,
good.
goes.
I'm not joking. This is like good
Bye,
things.
goes.
Yeah. Go? Yes,
Bye,
go. All right, honey.
It's wonderful.
I want you to just relax. I'm going to say goodbye to everyone right now, and we're going to like go on a break.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I hope.
What makes this show really special for me, I can speak for my friend who has really hit me, is the audience. So, we have our new place, we have our new set. We would adore it if you would write for tickets. If you would like, please write to us, Attitudes, tickets 34-12, 36th Street, Astoria,